Yeah, I'm like,
kill everyone.
So I was like, where the fuck did you pee? I'm like, do you have the right gym? He goes, yeah, the one right where I'm at. I'm like, is this a prank call? He goes, dude, I peed. I gotta go, man. Like, I peed. My pants. I look like I got out of a pool right now. And so I had to go smell every one of our benches.
Whoa.
There's so many other ways you could do it.
Because it was
smell.
Like I'm missing something.
A warm bush light in your.
If you could hand me, if you could
My
hand me,
choosy.
if you could hand me a warm bush light to put in my
My
choosy.
socks look extra bright.
Which way do we? Well, there's not even a logo on.
Oh,
it.
we put the sticker on
We put the
ourselves.
sticker on ours. Yeah.
Okay.
Get with the program.
My bad. I'm gonna quickly go fuck myself.
Oh.
All right, lady.
I didn't want to drink today.
Just having a nice cold one. A nice warm one.
Bush light.
Bush light.
I was gonna put the sticker on my condom.
We can start whenever.
Are we all
Everything's
recording?
ready. Oh yeah.
This is the cold open. Watching Judd wrestle with the stickers because it took us a while.
By the way, that's what our cold opening is. For the last
Really?
one. Yeah.
Look, I mean, how do you get this off?
I just clipped my fingernails.
That was very efficient.
Oh, you have it perfect too. I sip and it's up front.
Oh.
Oof.
Wait, do I have that? No, I don't. I definitely don't.
Oh baby.
Let's go. Welcome to Fetch's Podcast.
You cannot move. You can't move because I don't trust you to not take shit down.
Was that sitting in your car?
No, in my living room.
It didn't move from when I was at your apartment.
Nope. Actually, I moved it to the side so no one tripped on it.
It's good. It's good stuff.
It's good warm bush.
I had a buddy who used to. His dad would drink warm Bush Heavies in the garage by himself. So when he got to college, he's like, "That was the only beer I knew." So he'd be like, "Why are you guys putting it in the fridge?"
I thought you were supposed to drink it warm. When I was
Dad and garage beers, you almost always have a fridge though.
Yeah, it's like the old one. It's like a white one.
Old shitty,
Yeah.
old shitty fridge with like a TV that has antennas on it still.
Yeah,
It's still wooden. But when I was 19, I was like underage. Went to
Checks
a
out.
wedding. Well, yeah, I was went to a wedding and my cousin was telling me how to like drink alcohol. He was like trying to teach me it. He's like, "All right, so you have a mixed drink here. You have the straw, but don't drink out of the straw because it'll kill you."
What are you, a turtle?
It'll kill you. And I thought like he meant because like you're gonna drink it so fast, you're just gonna keep drinking all the drinks so fast, you're gonna die and black out. I thought something with the carbonation from the mixed drink and the alcohol made your brain explode or something. So like legitimately for like a year and a half, I didn't drink with a straw until I saw someone like on a straw. I was like, wait, I thought that was against the rule. How are you doing that? And they were like, "You're gonna die." What do you mean, dude? I was so embarrassed.
Jack called 911 because someone's drinking out of a straw.
That was way too easy to convince you you're gonna die with the straw.
Well, he didn't mean it like that. He was like being genuine, and I didn't like clarify why. He meant,
Why would they put the straw in there?
I thought it was to mix it.
They wouldn't just give you a stick?
Could have been a stick. You could give sticks, but straws are probably easier to come by.
I don't know if stick to straw ratio is the same.
I
But
think sticks are naturally occurring.
Yeah, but you don't want one with bark on it. Like, yeah, I can get a stick anywhere, but you don't want one with bark. Straws don't have no bark.
straws don't have bark.
This
But
little
this
girl might
thing's
have
got bark.
a little bit of bark.
Yeah, well,
Are we gonna dress it? We have a puppy today?
We do have a puppy today. I asked you if you wanted the puppy, and you were like,
I know.
sure. I didn't.
No, I said yes. I didn't actually think you'd bring the puppy.
Jack bought a puppy today.
My manager came home with a puppy. Her name's, I think, Lady.
Are you sleeping with your manager?
Yeah.
Damn.
A little business, a little bit of pleasure, a little bit of heaven, a little bit of hell. Ow.
You're riling Lady up.
name that movie, Step Brothers. Rock of Love.
Well, so her name is Lady?
I think so for now. It was originally Tilly, but one of our friend's cats or dog's name is Tilly, so we couldn't do that. And
I mean, you could.
Yeah. Tilly's a very cat name, I think, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can kind of see Tilly for her, too.
Yeah, but when she gets bigger, it's not as Tilly.
Tally.
Like a small, like Tilly is.
Yeah,
Wait,
it
what
is
did
tiny.
you say?
Tally.
Tilly Tally when she gets older.
It evolves like a Pokemon.
I wanted to name her Brandy.
I'm not nerdy enough to know that, but you are, so you think that's very funny.
I like it took you a few minutes to be like, hold on, what did that?
What does that mean?
What came out of your mouth?
Oh, that's funny.
What do you got? What are you chewing on, dude? Stop doing that.
Her own collar.
Stop doing that.
Well, you left her bone on the floor.
Well, she doesn't need it. She's going to just run around with it. And then we were trying to keep her undistracted. She's just going to sit here and snuggle. But I'm so excited for this. I love having a belly buddy. I just like to sit on the couch or sit on my computer.
You're gonna get fat, aren't you?
Oh, I already am. I already got a belly. I already got a belly.
What's your dog? Because you already have one there.
Yeah.
What's his or her name?
His name's Brew.
Brew.
Brew and Lady. I was thinking it'd be fun to name her Brandy, like Brandy, the Brandy old fashioned.
Yeah.
But Brandy sounds pretty hoary, so.
And we don't
She's
know
gonna
if
be
she's a
lady.
whore yet.
Nope, she's not. She did get humped like immediately when we got to the dog park.
Brew humped me when I was at your apartment on Friday.
It's because your face was just so humpable. You were sitting there right there.
Wait, he humped your face?
Yeah, he was like shoulder, right?
Yeah, it was shoulder. He was trying to get the treats, and I was like, I'll just hump him instead.
This is how I get treats, right? This is how my mother gives me treats.
Do you want to tell the podcast you went to Jack's house?
I did go to
You did?
Jack's house, and I can't confirm. He does paint.
I do. There's a
And
lot
they
of them.
are mini.
The size of my thumb.
Oh, yeah. So many that I am actually impressed. I no longer think it's weird. I am genuinely impressed because they were well done. And he has multiple dragons.
Yeah, a couple, 2-3 dragons.
And he pulled out of a box what they start like. I don't even know how to describe it. It's
like a just a square where they have like they throw all the plastic in and it molds it, but you have to like snip them off and then assemble them into like the poses.
Oh.
yeah,
like
he doesn't
special, like,
just paint them.
plastic
He
glue.
builds them too.
Oh, yeah. It's like they used to build like cars like that.
Yeah, like a model car.
Yeah,
like
model
that,
car and stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
But I mean, it's seriously that big. And they are very, very detailed. I didn't see Cersei, though.
Oh, she was sitting there. But like the box I opened up and showed you what they started, the red ones versus that. It's from that box. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Really,
when do
really
you navigate to making ships and bottles?
Ooh, I could, yeah.
Ships and bottles would be pretty fun.
You tell me that there isn't a time where Jack.
I feel like
doesn't
that's
make a
retro
ship-
to him, though.
yeah. I'd have to start smoking out of a pipe. I would have to start doing that. I'd have to start like wearing a monocle. I think when I start like
How do they do
regretting
it?
my marriage, I'd have to start going to ships and bottles.
How do they make a ship in a bottle?
It makes no sense, and that's
What do you mean it makes no sense?
well, they just put a bunch of pieces in there. Like, how do you like attach them? Because it also, I think,
With a stick, another stick.
Well, is it stick or a straw?
sticks naturally occur in the wild,
Yeah.
so you would never run out of those.
But you don't want bark in your bottle, so.
No, you don't want bark in the bottle.
Yeah. But I just don't know how they like glue them together. Do they fit together?
That's the thing. I don't know.
Pretty sure
They have to glue.
we could watch a video easily.
Nah, I don't think
Okay.
we need to. We don't need to do that.
Should we get into what we have prepared today?
Yeah, let's get into what we're prepared.
I'll start with one. Do I look unemployed to you two?
right now.
Yeah. Just
Well-
in general. Does
Well,
my
look at
face
your shirt.
not today.
Well,
That's
you
okay.
work. Should we say where you work? Do you tell people where you work?
Not the name of the place, no.
Oh, but you work at a place where you could look. Like,
Yeah.
You don't work like look
Yeah.
at your working.
You're not wearing a belt ever.
Well,
Yeah.
let me give you why I asked. So my cousin
like the definition of working is a belt.
You need if you wear a belt, you're going somewhere. Like if you're wearing sweatpants, you could be doing anything. You
That's
wear
kind of
sweatpants.
funny.
Yeah,
I've
that's
never
the-
thought of that. A belt is the only reason like you're a professional or not.
Yeah.
my cousin's birthday's today, and he grew up loving Red Lobster, so we went into Red Lobster real quick. Right before I got here, I was like, I'm gonna go get my food and leave. And my mom and my cousin were already there, and I go up to the host and I go, "Hey, I'm here to meet two people." He goes, "Cool. Do you want a job?" I'm like, "What?" He goes, "You're here for the interview, right?" I go, "No, my mom and cousin are eating." He goes, "So you don't need to talk to anyone?" I go, "I'm gonna go look for my
I'm
my
gonna find
family
my
now."
mommy. I'm gonna find my mommy now.
I sat down. I'm like, "Do I look like I need a job?"
Yeah.
I
What
know
were
I'm
you wearing? Were you
wearing
wearing
like
this?
no worse. I had like
But
those like
also,
ocean blue shorts on and a Beatles t-shirt.
Okay, dude.
I do look unemployed.
Pretty unemployed.
Yeah, but also at the same point, like He thought that was your attire for the job interview.
Exactly. How desperate is Red Lobster right? Actually, I know they're desperate because my cousin ordered crab legs and they came out and they're like, we don't have the metal thing to crack them open. So he brought him the plastic one that they give takeout containers to. I go, there's 6 people in this restaurant right now. How are you out of it?
these? You should just.
He broke it in one try.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're using your hands.
You had to fight a crab. That's very funny. I always think like the harder it is to get to the food, the higher the price and the more enjoyable it is. Pistachios.
Pistachios are so expensive.
So good.
So it's like what, $20 for a bag?
But also, do you know that it's the same price for unshelled pistachios?
But who wants those?
But that's like the thing. There's more pistachios than it. There has to be.
Yeah, there has to be. Or are the bags slightly smaller?
No. Same size bag.
But the shells make it fun.
They make it fun.
Why?
You can suck on the shells, get the little salt flavor.
Yeah.
Also, that's what I tell people when they're trying to go on a diet. I go, you need to eat foods that take up your time.
Yep.
And so I had a client that was addicted to peanut butter. I go, do you like peanuts? He goes, oh, I love peanuts. I go, all right, start buying them in the shell. Because it's a lot harder to eat a cup of peanuts when you're getting them from a shell than
And
it
you're
is to
burning
just
calories.
grab a handful and whatever. And yeah, and you're burning calories trying to open them up.
Cows.
You might lose a fingernail trying to open a pistachio up, but
That's true. They get scary.
I always thought of a funny sketch. It was, you know, how, like back in the day when they had like the Dr. Squatch, and they had the like commercial where he just went into his warehouse and just kept walking like all the way through. It was like one continuous shot. It's like, this is how it's made, and then they had Sasquatch like putting bars of soap and stuff. I always thought it'd be funny to do like, how do you get like an unshelled pistachio, and you just walk into their warehouse and just a bunch of people cracking it open and putting it in the bag.
one at a time.
It's like the Willy Wonka factory.
Yeah, or like a sunflower seed coming, some dude spitting it and spitting it into the bag.
I bet somewhere
Dude,
there
spinning
is.
it is hilarious.
Yeah.
That's such a good picture.
I bet somewhere there is like a warehouse full of people just opening pistachios to sell on like a street
smush
vendor.
them, and then you smush the nut.
Yeah.
You don't want to smush your nut.
Yeah, you gotta peel.
You gotta crack the nut. Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. But yeah, that's my theory. So
I got one more for you today.
what do you got?
Well, I got 2 more, but I don't want to talk about feet yet. So, as we said, I work at a gym, and I'm about to start my workout for the day. I get on the treadmill. I get a phone call. I'm like, fuck. Answer it, and he goes, hey, man, I got to tell you something. I'm like, this is already weird. He goes, I got to tell you something, and I'm embarrassed. I peed all over one of your benches. I'm like, what? He goes, I peed all over my pants. They're soaking wet. I'm like, where are you? He goes, I ran out. I moved to a different parking lot because I was embarrassed. I go, which bench? He goes, I was trying to do a PR, and then halfway up, I just started pissing my pants. I didn't even get my PR, man. I was like, is this real right now? He goes, I'm like, what bench? He goes, the one closest to the door. I go, that's all of them.
They're all right next to the door. You have
Yeah,
to
I'm like,
feel everyone.
so I was like, where the fuck did you pee? I'm like, do you have the right gym? He goes, yeah, the one right where I'm at. I'm like, is this a prank call? He goes, dude, I peed. I got to go, man. Like, I peed. My pants, I look like I got out of a pool right now. And so I had to go smell every one of our benches.
Whoa!
There's so many
whoa.
other ways you could do it.
Because it was.
Smell?
Because, hold on. Let me
That's
tell
your
you.
first
You have
sense
to get
go
so
through?
close. You have to
I
get so
would've-
close to
I
smell.
went-
My first scent would be
was-
sight.
Oh, it was. It was. And it wasn't wet anywhere. So I'm like, there's no way we soak this up.
Sniffing seats.
You do need a new job.
Managers running around the benches just.
I was.
Imagine the other people in the gym just seeing Cuske go up. Do you use this one? No? I want to smell the other one.
So,
Okay, I'll
I
be
mean,
back.
I think it was a prank call.
That's great though.
But I was like,
It's a great prank.
if it isn't, where did the pee go for one? But
You
if
got a
it
little smirk. Was that you that called? Is that your call?
I wish I had enough time in my day to call Cuske and be like, I peed all over the gym. Sniff some seats, baby.
I'm gonna get one tomorrow now.
The only way you're going to find out is if you sniff the seat.
It's so funny picturing the manager of your gym just.
Imagine if
Just like,
people
what the
did
fuck's
know
this
where I
called?
work, or I work, and
they
I
would
just get a
call
million
all the
phone call. Man, I peed.
Peed everywhere.
I found some weird. I found a dead baby bird in the bathroom about 2 months ago.
You sniff it?
I sniffed it. Yeah.
So you found it was dead.
Yeah.
Dude, that looks alive, but if I smell it, I'll be able to know for sure.
I mean, it was so close to looking like a chicken tender, like a nice chicken. It was. I'm like, this is it's too pink to be alive right now.
That's wild, man. So you didn't clean up any of the benches?
I didn't clean up shit. No.
Okay. Well,
I don't think he peed anywhere.
well, you didn't clean up pee either.
I had a fun day.
That sounds wild. That sounds
Yeah.
amazing.
It was a good time.
You go back on the treadmill after?
Yeah.
Good.
Right away.
Then he peed on it.
I'm not the cleaner. I gotta pay someone to do that.
All right. So what's the other thing you got for us?
The other thing, we can talk about feet right away. I know we mentioned selling socks, and then a few people commented saying, "Oh, you guys are selling socks now," and it kind of went away.
Yeah.
But then there was a comment on one of the videos today from Michael Frank that says, "These are the socks I want of Michael's," and it's a specific episode from last summer. So now I'm convinced this is either one of you or one of my friends, because that was way too specific. Like, they're the same goddamn white socks I wear in every episode besides today.
Maybe they looked a little extra dirty. I don't know. If your friends send you money for
Yeah.
your socks, send them.
Yeah, you're kind of winning.
Yeah, that's a good prank, guys.
We got you good. I didn't spend like $1,000 for these.
Did you know that we can buy 5 cases of Busch Light with what you're buying our stinky socks for?
But by the way, why don't you want my socks? What is going on? My socks.
Should we all go barefoot and just look at our toes? And
AJ went barefoot last
AJ went
week.
barefoot.
that was aggressive. I saw it and I go, "What the fuck?"
I love that. I love telling him, like, you were going to fit right in. I wonder if he got any DMs.
I don't know. He
Maybe.
probably did. I mean, he's a good-looking guy. He's retro.
He's a good-looking
He's
guy.
so
He is.
vintage.
He is.
He doesn't wear a thing in the 2000s. Like, that's all the 1990s.
Do you think that's a product of his lady?
I think he was
turning
that
him
way
into
before,
that?
though. I think he was that way before.
Then she's just a collector of vintage stuff.
Yeah.
Was
So that's
she-
where he
yeah.
gets all of his good stuff, and I'm sure he was like that beforehand. And then she's procuring all these wonderful pieces.
Yeah.
It's called
And he's-
Fresh to Death Vintage, if you guys are wondering.
Check
That's some pretty
it
sick
out.
stuff. I saw him
Yeah.
at a.
There's a Packer hat I think I want.
I have a Brewer shirt from there
Yeah.
that looks amazing. Wear it all the time.
There are so many things online I see, like Instagram wise. I'm like, oh, that'd be fun to get. Like today, I found another cat shirt I liked.
And I'm the nerd.
But
Doesn't own a cat either.
Doesn't
Just
own
so
a
we
cat.
get everyone
I grew up with cats. I've only had cats. I've never had a dog. Where is the dog, by the way?
hanging out, chilling.
Making sure it doesn't poop or pee anywhere. I did find some vintage Lord of the Rings shirts that I really want to get.
Okay.
No comment?
Nope. We've seen the battlefield. We know.
Yeah.
We know that.
I'm in the middle of painting up a diorama right now.
All right. So do you clarify yourself as a nerd?
I wouldn't. I would say kind of. Yeah, I wouldn't say necessarily.
Do you clarify yourself as a nerd?
No. But
Okay.
I would say I don't like where this is going.
No.
That shit-eating grin.
Yeah,
dude, he's got a lot of words on that clipboard.
Well, I think like there's a few different things. We talked about weird stuff before, and we kind of talked. Well, what, Michael? Come on.
We're good.
That was pretty nerdy of you, dude.
I like Sudokus and I like making my brain work. So
Yeah.
we have some brain teasers for you guys today.
Oh, thank God. I thought he was going to be like, I went to your parents' house and I found...
Found your Lego collections.
But no, we got brain teasers. Do you guys think you're good at brain teasers?
No.
No.
I'm good once you give me the answer.
Okay.
If you want me to paintbrush the answer, maybe I'll be better.
Okay. Well, we're gonna start you off with an easy one first,
All right.
and then we'll get harder as
The
we go
horse's
up.
name is Friday.
I think that's it. That's the first one.
That's not. All right. What is special about these words? JOB, POLISH, HERB. What is special about these three words? JOB,
Job polish.
Job.
POLISH,
Or is it Polish?
HERB.
And herb.
Job polish herb. Job polish herb.
What is special about those three words?
I don't like this.
Job polish herb.
Put your answers in. What do you got?
Job polish herb. This is the easy one.
What is this is the easy one?
This is the easy one.
God, are we stupid? We're geeks. We're not nerds.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you the answer?
Yes. What is special?
They're pronounced differently when they're capitalized.
Job, job, Polish, herb, herb.
Yeah, would
We
have
did
never.
kinda get
Yeah,
some of that.
You said it.
because I said it's
You
or Polish. Yeah,
You were right on. I was like, oh, he's got it. You know,
Yep.
that's just not where my brain goes.
your brain said it out loud.
Yeah.
His brain goes to cats.
Cats.
All right.
Name my 3 cats.
All right, so a man is looking at a photo. His friend asks, "Who is that?" The man says, "Brothers and sisters, I have none, but that man's father is my father's son." Who's in the photo?
That man's father. That man's father is my father's son.
Say it one more time.
A man's looking at a photo. His friend asks, "Who is that?" A man says, "Brothers and sisters, I have none, but that man's father is my father's son."
That man.
Himself?
No. That man's father is my father's nephew.
His son. You were so close.
Whose son? His. Oh, that man's father is my father's son.
You're close. All right. Go on to the next one. This one has to do with the dog.
This
I
sucks.
say we're closer. Yeah.
Can we cut it? Cut that shit, dude.
This one has to
Nephew. Nope, son.
and this one has to do with the dog. A man and his dog are on opposite sides of the river. He calls to the dog, and the dog crosses the river without a bridge, a boat, or getting wet. How is this possible?
Say that one more time. I was too busy thinking about the sun one. You got me good. I was like, duh, that was right in front of my face the whole time. I should have.
A man and his dog are on opposite sides of the river. He calls to his dog, and his dog crosses the river without a bridge, a boat, or getting wet. How is that possible?
Turn opposite sides of the river. Is it a small river?
Who doesn't get wet, the dog or the man? Does the man go other
The
side?
dog does not get wet.
Yeah, the man goes and gets him and brings him across the river.
Over his head.
The dog crosses right away.
What?
It's a small river. The dog jumped it.
The river is frozen.
You know what? All those answers are right.
All right. This one, I don't know if you're going to get except for the last 3. I thought you guys were going to get at least one of these.
We both like,
And I was
no,
like-
we're not nerds.
All right. What makes this number unique? 8,549,176,320. What makes that number unique?
800 billion?
8,549,176,320.
Is that the one that says boobies upside down? On the
I don't know. What the fuck?
Would it help you if I go, what makes this number unique? 8,549,176,320.
It's got every number.
It's got
of
every
the
number.
dial pad.
and it's one of one.
Oh, no. You're half correct. And it's in alphabetical order.
Oh.
It's the only number has all of them in alphabetical order.
Interesting.
That's not a brain teaser. That's more of a fun fact.
Can't wait to bring that home.
Well, you didn't get that one
Hey,
either.
real quick, Jack. What was that number he said?
Don't remember.
Hey, babe, what's special about 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7? It's got all of them.
Fuck, dude.
All right. What 5-letter word becomes shorter when you add 2 letters?
Short.
That is correct.
All right.
You got it. Fuck yeah. All right. Can we start talking about like
This is a team effort. Good job.
A man is walking in the rain. He's in the middle of nowhere. He has nothing to hide and does not have an umbrella. He came home all wet, but not a single hair on his head is wet.
He's bald.
That is correct. He's bald.
Yeah.
Heat up,
Heat up,
baby.
You're
Dude,
heating
we're
up.
Oh.
on fire.
choosy?
Ball's back.
Sneaky boy.
Paul's height is 6'2". He's an assistant at a butcher shop, and he wears size 9 shoes. What does he weigh?
The meat.
That is correct.
Yeah.
A person who makes it has no need for it. A person who purchases does not use it. And if you're using it, you do not know it. What am I?
Coffin.
Coffin. That's
He's
correct.
going easier.
Yeah.
There you guys. See, you need to get it.
We've both heard that one before.
Yeah.
That's why.
Did I see that one on Facebook just a short while ago? Absolutely.
What has cities but no houses, forests but no trees?
A map.
That is very good. Look at this guy. Wow. All right.
You know what's kind of fucked up is not fucked up, but the first podcast I ever started called Tending a Lisp, we used to do brain teasers to each other, one each episode. 2 of those were ones I gave my friend.
Which ones was
The map and
The bald one.
no. It might be on. You got another one for me? I bet you it's the next one.
No.
Oh, we're done.
I got this one's. I made into a brain teaser because I thought it was funny.
Okay.
Jack walks into a bar and he sees a guy named Michael with a big lighter, and he asks the man, "Where'd you get such a big lighter?" And Michael replies, "You see that man playing piano over there? He's a genie. He'll grant you one wish." And the guy immediately rushes over to the genie and says, "I'll wish for $1 million." And all of a sudden, the room fills with 1,000,000 ducks. And the man walks over to the guy with the big lighter, and he says, "That genie is a little hard of hearing, isn't he?" And he goes, "No kidding. Why do you think I asked for such a big bick?"
That's a good one.
It's a big dick, guys.
Love it.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm trying to think of the other one we had. It was the answer was time. I know that, but I've definitely heard I've heard the butcher one before, the map one.
Yeah.
I'm
Those are all like older
yeah.
ones. There was a
I'm sorry. Did your dog just vibrate?
Sorry, my phone's ringing. Sorry.
the podcast that the Kelsey brothers do, and they like told the joke on there, and like that joke is so old. Like that, I remember that joke being told. Like my uncles told it when I was like a kid, and it's basically about like roasting somebody else. Did you guys see it? Do you think it will get copyrighted if I say it?
I don't think
No.
so.
Okay.
If your uncle told you.
All right, so there's 3 men sitting on a porch, and they're all like, "We all have unique talents and skills. I'd love to be in the Guinness Book of World Records, you know." And I think I can run the fastest. So this guy calls up Guinness Book of World Record, runs in front of them, and they time him. And then other guy's like, I think I'm one of like the tallest people in the world. I'm gonna have Guinness Book of World Records come over and measure me. So they come over, they measure him, and the next guy goes, I do have a little penis. I'm gonna have the Guinness Book of World Record come over. I think I have probably the smallest penis ever. And they measure him, and they all get the letters because you don't get it that day. They have to go and check all the records and stuff. So then they all get 3 letters, and they all sit on the porch, and they all undo it. And the first guy goes, "I made it. I'm the fastest man alive. The Guinness Book of World Record proved it." And the other guy goes, "Oh, perfect. I'm the tallest man. The Guinness Book of World Record proved it." And the next guy, and he goes, "I don't know who the fuck Jack Sarasoli is, but he's the guy."
But he got the littlest dick.
But
That's so good. That's so good.
Yeah, that used to be an older joke, man. I love those like just bar jokes.
Bar jokes are fun.
Those are
yeah.
good. If you like, if an uncle tells you a joke, and like you're young and it's kind of like that, that's one of the best jokes ever. But I'll stick with you.
And you think that they made that up? You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My grandpa told me
Uncle
one
Tim's
about
the funniest.
him going ice fishing. He was like going out there on the lake and he was ice fishing and he wasn't catching anything. And this, like, kind of know, like a 10-year-old kid comes out onto the lake, cuts a hole in the ice, starts fishing, pulls up a big fish. My grandpa's like, "Whoa, what the hell is that?" And puts another line in there, pulls up another fish. And my grandpa's like, "Hey, like, what are you doing to get all these fish?" And the guy just goes, "Moo, moo, moo, moo." My grandpa's like, okay. And then just didn't ask any more questions. The guy pulls up like 3 more fish. My grandpa goes over there and goes, "What do you do to get all these fish? You're doing so good. Like, I haven't caught anything all day." And he just goes, "Moo, moo, moo, moo." And my grandpa's like, "I'm sorry. I can't quite understand you. I don't know what's going on." And he just goes, "You have to keep the worms warm." And I was like, "Grandpa, that's the best joke I've ever heard."
Mind blown. Yeah, there's like I went to North Carolina and there was a guy there who's telling like all these jokes, and he was like, "You need to tell me your jokes. So we were just going like spitting old jokes back and forth, and he loved it. And then he was like, "I'm buying you moonshine." And they have different kind of moonshine than we get here.
It's real moonshine.
Yeah. I learned that. The
Real
hard way.
moonshine is insane. My buddy made it once, and he gave me, like, if we filled this choosy to here with moonshine and I filled the rest with Coke, it felt like it was a 75-25 mixie. It was potent as fuck. I'm like, I think this is bleach.
You can go blind off of it.
Yeah. I mean, you'll take the paint off anything.
Yeah.
What do you put in your choosy?
What do I put in my choosy? Well, that's a good question, Judd. Good transition.
I like this.
Oh, you got your sticker on. Good. Well, you can put your 12-ounce beer cans, you can put your seltzer cans, or you can put your bottles in here. Personally, what I noticed when I was drinking at Jack's, I kind of like just dumping the beer right in. Mm-hmm. It goes down real fast, real quick. Yeah. I did. Did I end up beating you in Mario Kart? Playing Don't Drink and Drive?
Beat me,
I did. Yeah. So.
But you did not finish your beer for one of them.
And I did shotgun for it.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, we got a little banged up.
Rules official.
I got beat up in the morning. I was like, oh my God. I didn't think we were drinking that much, but I didn't drink any water.
Literally the lack of water. We slowed down though. Are you just putting Tic Tacs in there?
Put the Tic Tacs in the bottom. Think about like how bad beer makes you taste.
Oh yeah.
Your breath.
Yeah.
If you're trying to kiss on a sweet lady, you better keep those Tic Tacs in there.
You know.
What's your favorite part about this?
You can put dog treats in there.
My favorite part of it is that
It doubles as a maraca.
it kind of keep a beat.
Arriba! Da, 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 da. Dude, I found out. Dude,
Tequila.
I just found out my fiance got Peacock, so we could watch. She wants to watch Vanderpump Rules, so I've been watching it with her, like the Peacock subscription. And I didn't know that they have a whole database of WWE matches. So the morning you left, I was doing chores the whole day. The whole day I was watching WWE. I was watching terrible matches, just like, oh my God, is it going to happen? Is he going to put him through the table? Is he going to put him through the table? Dude, they're so good. They're so good. I watched like the Undertaker versus Edge, like one of the best tables, ladders, and chairs matches you've ever seen in your entire life. It was so good. John Cena versus Sheamus for a table match.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This
they
I've
win the
never
table?
gotten into WWE.
I got into it when I was really little, forgot about it, started seeing it on like Facebook and Instagram, started liking it a little bit, found it on Peacock. I was like, all right, now it's time to dip my toes a little deeper.
Dude, that's like when you find like a ESPN Classic and they're playing American Gladiators, and you're like, I'm gonna definitely watch this dude try to throw a Nerf football while they're shooting tennis balls at him.
It's so
That's gonna be
funny.
amazing.
That's such a fun show.
Yeah,
And they all have wild names like Carnage, and it's just these people with just blown out hair. Just
oh yeah, is on roids. Like they
Yeah.
definitely did some stuff to their body that they're not proud
They
of.
went down to Venice Beach on like the beach workout stations, and they're just like, "Come here, yeah. Can you aim a tennis ball?
Your
You're our
name is
guy."
now Blazer. I was at the pool the other day at my buddy's pool, and there was real tools in the hot tub. There was like a bunch of like bros, and they were like younger bros, and they started making TikToks about them flexing. Like they would put the phone up, and then they were flexing, and there was I would say young 20-year-olds, and then one at least 43-year-old who was like leather skinned and like had like a barbed wire tattoo. And was just like in the middle, like these are my people,
these are my boys.
And then there was like a girl that came to like the other side of the pool, and he goes, "Dude, we can hear them like talk because they were like drunk. When you're drunk, you don't know how." He goes, "Watch how it's done, boys." And he like walks over to the girl. He goes, "Do you want to come hang out in the pool or like?" He goes, "I'm getting some pizzas. If you want some pizzas."
What is
and
this?
she's like
an early 2000s like college movie?
Yeah,
This sounds like To Catch a Predator. Dude,
Yeah.
They're always like, I got pizza coming. Would you like pizza? What's your favorite pizza?
So the pizza gets delivered, and then they're shotgunning beers on TikTok or like whatever video they're sending it to.
And they didn't get banned?
They did not. I don't know what they did. I didn't ask for their TikTok. We didn't get close enough. All right. So we're watching this all unfold, and then like every once in a while, like people would leave, and then they get more and more drunk. They're shotgunning more, and finally some room opens up in the hot tub, and I was like, I pitched the day before. I was like, I need to go to the hot tub and just like rest. And we sit there, and it's now down to 3 of them. They ate some pizza, but there's like 7 boxes. Like no one ate pizza.
The old man
The old man owns a pizza shop down the road. He doesn't even live there. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, who lives there? And he goes, this guy. And then that guy is now, he's like, has to be like 24. He is passed out, laying directly, like his feet are dangling in the pool, just passed out, not like responsive. I was like, his legs are going to be pruny. Like they have to be.
The skin's peeling off.
So we're like, all right. And he goes, all right, before you guys leave, we want to play a game. It's a cool game that I saw. It's called Ride the Cooler. And I'm like, what do you mean? So he throws his cooler in the pool, and he's gonna time you how much you ride it. So he wouldn't let us he wouldn't let us leave until we did that. So we did it to like
You rode a cooler?
I rode a cooler. I actually was the longest one, but it's very hard. It's like literally.
Does it float?
It floats, but you're on there for like 3 seconds. As soon as you do it, it rotates over. You know.
What kind of cooler? Like an igloo?
It was like an igloo cooler.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Anyways, so we leave and we go home and everything's fine. It's my buddy's apartment complex. The next morning, he sends me a email from the apartment complex that the pool is closed for a week because apparently wind hit and there is now pool is full of pizza just lodged into the pool filters all over the place.
They got so drunk they left the pizza.
Yeah, they didn't pick up one thing and there's just pizza.
Wait, was this Saturday or Friday during the storm?
It was I don't know what day it was.
It was a big storm on Friday.
It would have been Thursday, maybe.
My patio furniture was all over Saturday morning.
I didn't realize how bad of a storm it was until the next day, and everyone's like, yeah, we're out of power. My mom didn't get internet back until today. My girlfriend's parents' house didn't have power still yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's no fun. You don't want that.
Isn't that fun? I know which one's mine.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was drinking with you constantly, I'd be like, take the goddamn Tic Tacs out.
Tic Tacs out of there.
Either freshen your breath or put it down.
Every breath hurts because it's.
Did you go through all the things that you could put in the Truzy?
We put my headphones in there, and I was like, I'm definitely gonna forget these. So we took them out, and then Jack ended up taking them home.
They were in my pocket. I was like, wait, these are yours. I was like, we had that. You
we did go through stuff. I was like, you got your cans, your dip cans, your Zins, your Rogues, you get little study buddies down there, some pre-rolls, headphones, goldfish, car keys.
Car keys
wouldn't be bad if you don't like stuff in your pockets.
I would definitely put like a lot of like sweets because I feel like that's what I crave.
Lemon drops and stuff.
Really? That's what you crave when you're drinking?
Yeah,
Sweets?
I think like gummy worms and shit like that. Oh,
that's
man.
the last thing I would ever want drinking. It is the absolute last thing.
Yeah, but if I gave you gummy worms when you were drunk, you'd be like, these are fucking awesome.
I'm
Yeah,
also
I
a
love gummy
big
worms.
gum chewer when I am chugging beer. Like if I'm playing beer die, a buddy of mine, Andy Chilwood, peed on everything. He was worse peer than Jack. He's a buddy of mine. But he would say spearmint settles the stomach. So he would get spearmint gum, and if you're chugging a lot and you have some spearmint gum, it smooths out. It's amazing.
Really?
Yeah. So if
I'm
you're
not
playing
gonna
like beer
try
dye,
that, but-
if you're playing like beer dye or something where you have to chug a lot, spearmint
You
gum.
just gotta be better at beer dye.
It's on. But you chug if they're good at beer dye.
Yeah, but if you just let them finish, or you finish them off quickly, that sounds. Yeah.
What kind of beer dye are you playing?
Under the table.
Hands above the table.
How edited do you think that picture is?
I don't think it's edited. That's
You're telling me it's
that's
that
Minocqua.
underneath Fond du Lac.
Cudahy.
So some nice cows.
Yeah, why would those cows be in the purple stuff?
Is it cabbage?
Ooh, with those rows?
What's a pink purple flower?
Why would you need that many
A
pink
lilac?
purple flowers?
Yeah.
Just for aesthetic.
You ever see like the Instagram versus reality
Yeah.
videos where
I
they're like,
guarantee you, the reality of this does not look that.
oh, for sure.
It's brown.
Yeah.
It's all brown.
The people who win the National Geographic like best wildlife picture, do you think any of those are edited, or do they have to be completely raw?
They're probably just really good lenses, probably.
Well, yeah, but
This is a beautiful picture, too. This is great for the viewers. It's a beautiful picture, dude. I can
Oh,
look
it
at
says who took it right down.
that's my girlfriend's last name.
I was gonna say
Are
that,
you
but
saying that actually?
I was gonna say that, but
Rach, if you've made it this far, if you know a Raja, they took a beautiful picture of
Water and
houseboats.
it looks like Venice.
This is like Amsterdam.
European. Yeah, it's probably Amsterdam.
Raja, Raja, and then your last name.
Wow, I was gonna say that was your girlfriend's last name.
I was like, that is her.
That'd be so funny.
But she refuses to add me on Instagram. I'm calling her out. She liked a video of mine, so I was like, I'll add her on Instagram. Nope, didn't accept it.
No.
I tried to reason with him, like, we weren't friends on anything until like we were 3 months into dating.
Yeah, but was she liking your photos and your stuff?
I don't post anything.
Yeah.
It's
She
even
did buy a
weird.
pair of my socks. She doesn't follow you? That's weird.
I know, isn't that weird? Isn't that weird, Rachel? Isn't that weird?
Just go.
I'm not defending you. I'm not defending her on this one. I
She
think
didn't buy a pair of
it's
my
I
more-
don't like that
socks.
the time's wrong.
She didn't buy a pair of my
No,
socks.
it was 12:46, 75 degrees when they took this picture.
Shut up.
That's military time.
Military time 4.
It's still wrong.
4:46. Military time for still wrong.
How dumb can we look in this?
Yeah, we
episode?
are very dumb.
Well, you got to come up with those stupid fucking questions. Just like, hey,
You got the almost entire second page.
are you alive still,
I
puppy?
keep forgetting the dog's here.
Yeah.
That's a well-behaved dog.
Just chilling. She's tired. She had a busy day today.
Yeah.
My goal is to keep her awake as long as possible so she passes out in the middle of the night, so I don't have to wake up a bunch of times.
How long do dogs sleep?
Puppies sleep like for an hour and wake up and bark.
What?
Yep, they're terrible. It's like worse than having a kid.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna piss some people off. Yeah.
That's 1,000%
Well,
true,
I've
Jack.
had 2 people that just had babies.
Jack
tell me-
is one of those. I'm actually a parent. I have
I will never
2
say
dogs.
that. No, that's not it. I had
It's just
two
as
people
hard.
that just had babies say that when they got their puppies, it was worse than the kid. I'm not kidding. I'm not the one saying it, but they told me that.
Do they
so
feel the same pressure to keep it alive?
I mean, I'm sure you want to keep both alive pretty excessively, but I'm sure you want to keep your kid alive. Like if if my dog was attacking my kid, I would murder the shit out of that dog. Absolutely.
You got angry there for a second.
Yeah. What kind of dumb question is that? Is that another tongue twister you throwing my way? What are you trying to do?
I had a dog when I was a kid, and it bit someone off a bike, and then we had to get rid of it.
Bit off a bike?
Yeah, bit a kid off the bike.
Like bit
So,
and then
yeah,
pulled off
because it was
the
so protective. It was a Rottweiler. Yeah,
That's an athletic dog. Put that in the Olympics.
I know,
Dives over a hedge, just takes the kid out.
dude. I think dogs should be in the Olympics. The Puppy Bowl, put it in the Olympics.
Dude, I've seen like every once in a while, like when you go to like a sports bar or something, they'll have like the dog shows where like they're just throwing a frisbee and the dog just jumps so far to catch it.
Those are kind of fun to watch.
Yeah.
They're so cool. And then you see like one dog mess up and you're like, oh no, it was trying so hard. It was doing its best.
Dude,
But if it was a human, you'd be like, fuck you, you suck.
what's your favorite thing to like? What gravitates your attention on a sports bar more than sports. Like the lumberjack games.
Oh, those are
Dude,
phenomenal.
like I can't keep my eyes
Lumberjack
off them.
games. Is that where they do like the chainsaw stuff where they're like
Yeah.
Those are sweet.
Or for a dog show, I like the jumping ones, but I also like the poles. Where like,
Yeah.
and it's like an overfluffed like Pomeranian. Just
It's like so sneaky. It's like
I don't know what else would be on it.
I like the beat ups ones where they just show like random like clips of like Red Bull people going down hills super aggressively.
Oh yeah.
Those are fun.
Like
where it's
adrenaline sports.
and it's just like a montage of them. It's never like the same thing. It's like this guy jumped off a cliff and almost died, and the next one's like, watch these people play tag. Like it's like so much.
The
fun.
extreme
International
tag
tag,
was.
like,
Is it
extreme
still
tag.
a thing?
Yeah, it is. It's so cool.
There's that, or like the extremest ones are when they are skiing. You can tell no one's been down this path before. You're like, where is he going? What is he doing?
Yeah. Did you see that? Did you see that skiing video where that guy actually like skied over someone that was stuck in the snow?
Yeah, and like
That was
rescued him.
So scary. This guy was like stuck upside down in the snow in a snowboard, and some other guy was skiing and like saw the tip of the snowboard, like turned around and was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And then luckily he had like all the proper tools for like digging, and he pulled out a shovel, started digging him out. The guy was like upside down, breathing, still alive. He's like, "Hey, yeah, what's going on?" He's like, "All right, just hang out for a sec." He like got him enough air, like room for air. He's like, "All right, I need to take a breath," because he'd like take his skis off, like climb through this snow that's so deep you could like he could have kept sinking and like never been found. So they were just like slowly digging each other out. It was crazy.
That is crazy.
The luck that guy has to have. He probably thought he was already sitting there upside down. Like
Stay on the
strapped in.
bunny hill, bud.
Yeah.
You know.
Stay on the lanes.
Oh, what I also like to watch at the bars is that you ever see the mini putt championships
I'm in the gym.
where
No.
they are like so good at it. Where
They're
they're
also,
like,
aren't they usually? I've seen like clips online. It's a lot of older men too, like
Oh, yeah.
really into it, and they have the angles perfect.
I know.
And then like 3 different angles. Like this is gonna bounce 3 times and just roll in.
It's like watching someone in billiards. And you're like, you can't do that. And you're
The
like,
pool stuff interests me too. I like
cool.
I like finesse sports.
Yeah.
The aggressive.
Is that the word for it?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes,
I
it
don't
is.
think so. I think
No.
finesse is like
Tag.
I thought I was gonna say like figure skating is finesse.
Finesse. Yeah, I would agree.
What does the word finesse mean?
Hook up the goog.
Intricate.
Intricate. Okay. Yeah. That could be it. Okay.
Like little like lacrosse, like learning to cradle and going in and out of people.
That's finesse. Right?
I guess would billiards be precision?
Precision.
That's the word
Okay.
we're looking for.
finesse,
Alright.
Yeah,
intricate and refined delicacy.
Delicacy.
Billiards can be delicate.
Subtle or delicate
The
manner.
the trick shots are pretty cool.
Yeah, those are sweet.
Ever seen anyone like pull those out in real life?
No, the only one I've ever like tried on my own is you put the quarter on the end. You hit the ball hard enough into where the quarter is, it pops up and you get it to land in a cup.
You've
Do you like
done
magic?
wait, you've done that?
Yeah, that's easy.
How good are you at pool?
I'm not. That's easy.
you just hit it on the quarter.
You just
But you put it into a cup.
because it bounces up and over. You don't get it.
Where's your
I don't-
cup?
Right behind it.
Oh.
I don't get it on the first try every time. It's like, hey, let's see if we can do this, and like 4 of you try, and 1 of you
How
finally
am
gets
I
it.
not? I am not imagining. So is the quarter on the table?
No, quarter is on the bumper, the green part of the bumper,
Okay, so where's the cup?
right behind it,
Also on the green
on
bumper?
like the wood part. And so then you just hit the
You're not
part of
supposed-
the
you're not supposed to
bumper.
put glass on the
Yeah.
pool table, but
It's breaking rules, dude.
I
You
get
guys
it
kicked
now.
off TikTok
Yeah.
again.
Where do you play pool? Do you have a pool when you were growing up?
No, friends' houses. I played it enough. I used to actually be pretty damn good at it. Now I'm god awful.
Yeah.
The only
Did
time
pretty
I
good when
played
we
pool
played.
now is Maddie's.
Maddie's. You
Yeah.
did pretty good when we played against.
I think we still lost.
We did lose. I was garbage. I'm garbage. I have no finesse.
I'm not good at any
Finesse.
finesse or bar games, like the darts or pool or any of that. I didn't grow up around like stuff and
I like darts. I did darts in college.
we were pretty good the other night.
Yeah.
We ever played? It's not like an actual game, like a bar game. Have you ever played the game hockey, like the drinking game?
Yes,
Yeah,
that
I
one's
Love
fun.
that game. Where you stop it on the
Give me your top 3 drinking games.
Fuck It Bucket.
Stop.
That's Sink the Biz?
Or no,
It's the
I'll
same
explain
thing?
it. People have different names for it. So at MSOE, we call it Fuck It Bucket. And basically, you have a partner. Everyone lines up. It's like flip cup. So I would flip my cup. I would flip my cup. My partner flips their cup.
And flips it into
and
your
then they
cup.
flip it in my
Yeah,
cup.
we call it Schlagen. That's in my top
Yeah,
3
we call
too.
it
Yeah.
Fuck It Bucket. And then hockey. And then Hammerschlagen.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I don't know what you guys call it. There's one called Boom Cup.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
I threw up at the bachelor party last weekend with
Yeah.
Boom Cup.
Boom Cup's great. I'm gonna go with the classic beer pong.
Okay.
I love a good. There's been times we just run the table for the night. Drinking games, man. There's so many that are like, all right.
They're
I'm
all
trying
really
to think of
good.
the ones I'm really good at. I don't know.
Mine's are hockey and Fuck It Bucket I'm good at, but Hammerschlagen's nothing's more fun than sitting around a stump with people and just like hammering.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hockey would be my honorable mention, but I would go beer die, Fuck It Bucket, or Schlagen as we call it, and then Beersby.
Beersby. Take Schlagen out. Beersby's in.
I'm not good at frisbee like that. But so Sink the Biz, we did this at my buddy. We were at Indiana University, and it's a big bucket, and they pour beer into the bucket, and they put a cup on top of it. So it's like I would say it's like a like when you get like a bucket of beers. That's what a type of bucket is. And they pour beer all in it, and they put a cup in it, and then they go around the table, and you pour beer into it, and you try not to sink the biz.
I've seen a lot of games
You
like
have to
that, yeah.
pick it up and drink the entire thing. But I didn't know that. So I'm
Bucket.
I grabbed the bucket and just
Like, what are you doing? We're gonna play a few more games.
You're like,
my
holy
buddy
shit.
just slaps me in the chest. He goes, "What are you doing? You drink the."
That's so funny. That's great.
Yeah. Sink the biz.
Sink the Biz. We're gonna have to play that. At the bachelor
How did
party.
we get this picture?
Karthik.
You're gonna tell me this one's unedited too?
This one's super edited. This looks like a Star Wars picture. You can. I don't know what you're doing. If you're gonna pee or poop, just do it right on me, dude. We can't ruin the studio that Choosy paid for. This is the house that Choosy built.
I would love that. Also, I mean, for the people, this is great viewership that we're just describing what's behind
we're
the
low
cameras.
energy today.
What is that? Ay, 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 ay.